What's going on, guys? Back at you again with yet another project. So today we're going to start on swapping out some of the subs out of the Blazer here. Got 8 of them to do, and it's a pain in the butt. So if you want to see how I do it, stick around and see how it's done.
Check this.
All right, so if you followed my build before, you've seen how I put this all together, and this is what I got to work with. 3 down here, 2 in the middle, 3 in the back, and I got 14 inches to climb my big butt in there. Now, way back when I did this, I made this so this section here can actually come off and I can get to those. But what fun is that to tear all that apart? The only thing I'm going to tear out is this, because I'm going to redo these, because these are all peeling and looking stupid. So that'll be another project, I think. I'm going to try and fiberglass these, put them back in. But anyways, that's what I got to work with. So one at a time, I'll crawl in, get one pulled out, wire up a new one, drop it in there, go from there. All right, so if you watched my video from a couple of videos ago where I got the new BDC subs, is what I'm putting in the Blazer, replacing the old BD4s. They are now the BDC4s. So we're gonna pull the BD4s out and replace it with the BDCs. Now, I've got at least 3 that I'm thinking, maybe 4 that are totally shot. I know one of the front ones there is totally separated. Little man syndrome in the diesel. But anyways, I know I got one that is totally separated, for the spider is totally separated from the former, and I'm sure it's ripped the tinsel leads and everything apart. So that definitely changed my ohm load on my amplifiers. That's why it went down. I wanted to get a video of this. I got a meter. I wanted to get a video metering this before I started pulling these, but I just didn't get around to doing that. Just too much stuff going on, and I've already pulled the batteries out. So with that being said, a few months ago when I got the meter, just playing around with it, and Bill Rowland can attest to this because he was sitting in it when we did it. We did no sine sweeps. We didn't find my peak. I just played it on music, and it was still doing 153, 154 on music. So it was still pretty loud, even with some messed up subs. So we'll start getting these pulled out, and we'll see how bad some of these are messed up. So I got the first one pulled out, and as you can see, I don't know how well you will see, that definitely separated. Try to focus. Came completely apart. Now, I can't complain too much about that. I mean, things like this does happen. Not only that, these subs are over 2 years old now. And those of you that gotten demos from me or seen what I do, I don't hold back. So these subs definitely held up longer than probably what they should have. And then some, because even after I knew at least one, which was probably this one, had went, I continued to just send it. I was still playing it, like I said, still doing 153, 154. So no, can't complain at all. Can't complain at all. One out, next one to go in. All right, I'm crammed in here. Just wanted to show you what this looks like. Look at all this debris from where that separated and came apart. That is nasty. So I'm gonna have to get in here with the vacuum, and we'll get some of this swept out. But yeah, I think this one here, maybe it's not, but definitely I think this one's got some issues too. We'll see. I'm going to be able to find out one at a time as I keep pulling these. Really don't want to. Oh. All right, stand by. All right, update. I got the box all swept out. And I got one other sub out, which would be this front center here. And I got a new one in. I still got to wire it up, but I can't now because it is starting to rain and it's getting dark. Not that I couldn't see in here without lights, but it's getting dark. It's starting to rain and I don't want my doors getting wet. So, not too bad of progress, I suppose. Even though it's only like 74 degrees outside, it still feels like it's 100 degrees inside that box because I am sweating. So, we'll pause until the next episode. Or is it chill till the next episode? That's it. Okay, so it's a few days later, and I'm back to working on the subs, and I tell you what, I'm sweating, if you can't tell. My head's wet. It's only about 85 here today, but it's probably 115, 120 degrees inside that box. So I can only go in for a minute or two at a time. And it sucks because I only got that 14 inches to get through anyways. So I can only get to about here on my chest. But I mean, the last one here, I don't know if you'll be able to see it or not. But I got that center one out. I went ahead and put this fourth one, or this right front corner one in, so it'd be easier to get to, work around, instead of having the center one here. But anyways, I can, like I said, get in there for about a minute or two. So that last one in, I just put the sub in and I was only able to get 2 screws in. I mean, the sweat was just rolling off me. So this is gonna take a little longer than I thought. Okay, so I got 5 out and I got 3 in. I'm getting ready to drop the 4th one in. Took a little bit of a break, let it cool down a little bit, ate some dinner. So I'll show you what this looks like. Okay, 1, 2, 3 across the front. Those are all in. Now I got the 2 center ones out. It's getting a little easier because I don't have to work around this port trying to get the screws and everything else. So it'll go a little quicker now. I should be able to knock the rest of these out in 45 minutes. All right, also one thing I do to cool down in between is I go ahead and I wire the voice coils up in the building, in the garage here, before I put them in. That way I don't have, that's just less I have to be inside that box. But I wire this 4 subs to 2 ohms. I series parallel them together. So a jumper from positive of one coil to negative to the other, and then I could just run negative off the amplifier or bus bar into here, and then positive into here, so I still only have 2 to hook up. But like I said, I just go ahead and put the jumper wire on there now, link those together. There's the old sub. But yeah, I go ahead and do that. That way all I gotta do is drop it in, and I can get out, cool off for a second, get back in, throw the wires on, cool off for a second, get back in, screw her down, get back out, and wash, rinse, and repeat. But yeah, so if any of I can't talk tonight. If any of you was wondering, yes, that's what I do. I wire 4 subs to 2 ohms. Yeah, 4 subs to 2 ohms in a series parallel, and then 4 subs are on 2 of the Audiopipe APNK 4Ks, which are strapped together. So being that they're strapped, it pulls everything down to 1 ohm, so each amplifier sees 1 ohm. All right, as you can see, it's getting dark. I am sweating bad. But anyways, I wanted to share something with you guys because I never noticed this, and I cannot believe this. I never noticed this until I was pulling these out. Now, this is the 2nd set of subs that I'm taking out that's been in the Blazer. So the 3rd set of subs is going in this. I don't know how I never noticed it, and I'm not afraid to share this. Excuse me. I'm not afraid to share this. with you guys. This is crazy. So my rear center sub was not seated properly. Never noticed this until tonight when I'm taking it out. I start pulling, and I'm like, wait a minute, that ain't right. I didn't even back no screws off that yet. Yeah, it's gapped on one, about a 4-inch corner. It was probably gapped about that much. So it was never seated properly. Holy cow. What have I been missing? Let's see if I can get in here. So, my things are too long. So anyways, wow. We make mistakes, even I make mistakes. So, especially larger builds like this, when you're changing subs or whatever you're doing, you actually got to physically get in that box. Make sure that things are seated correctly and things are where they're supposed to be. I think part of the problem was maybe I should have took the front of the wall off when I did this, but I can only get to right here inside the box. So the rest of this I'm reaching with my arms. So maybe that's well, it is my fault to begin with, but maybe that's more of the fault. But I'm definitely making sure that these are all seated this time. So that was the only one so far. So wow, that's crazy. I don't even know how much I've lost in the last 2 years because of that. So I just wanted to bring that up and share it with you guys. Like you said, it's getting dark out. I'm going to keep plugging away at this. I got one more sub to get out and 2 more to get in. I'm going to finish it tonight because I want to start working on my batteries. All right, I'm done. I'm hot, I'm sore, and I'm tired now. They're all done. It's like 10 o'clock at night now. I'm done. I'm going in. I'm not even going to try to stick this thing in there because it's dark. I'm not turning on nothing else. But they're in. Check back with you tomorrow. Okay, next day. Like I said, they're all in. I mean, you all know what subs look like when they're mounted. I'm not going to iterate on that too much. The only damage done, I don't know what I got with the door there, or on the door there, what I got it with, but I'm sure it happened one of the 600 million times I had to crawl in and out of this thing yesterday. The only damage done besides this thing's a filthy mess. But they done. Okay, that project done. Thanks for watching. If you watched, I'm sure some of you really didn't care to see somebody changing out subs, but I don't know. I mean, I watch y'all's videos when you do stuff like this. But anyways, so it's time to move on to the next project, which is batteries. So thanks for stopping. Thanks for watching out. If it's your first time, make sure you watch or you hit the like, subscribe button. I'm not going to get into all that. Everybody always sees us on YouTube and everybody always says that. So if you like it, subscribe. If not, move on. But anyways, that's it. Moving on to the batteries. Until next time, guys. Bass on.